Ever since the release of Black Ops 4 on October 12th, 2018, the Call of Duty Zombies community has been in a downward spiral. There has been constant division, toxicity, and straight up hatred. One side of the community wants zombies to return to its roots with simpler and scarier maps and mechanics. The other side, they want innovation, new core mechanics, and fresh ideas. But the games we've been getting recently haven't helped either side. Black Ops 4's launch was an absolute disaster with constant bugs, glitches, and blue screens. In hindsight, sure, lots of fans love Black Ops 4 now, including myself. Black Ops 4 Zombies is one of my favorite games, but there is absolutely no denying that at launch it was super controversial in the community. Then came Cold War Zombies, which simplified the mode and brought a ton of polarizing changes. Loadouts, weapon rarities, Warzone-styled armor plates replacing the unique shield system, score streaks, super easy Easter eggs, and uninspired maps. All led to a game that, while fun for some, lacked the personality that made the classic so iconic. And Vanguard was just an absolute flop. No rounds, no pack-a-punch camos, no wonder weapons, basically nothing on launch. That game was rushed out, completely unfinished, and I don't even have time to list all the problems in this video. Then there's Modern Warfare Zombies, basically objective-based Warzone zombies. The point I'm trying to make is, for the past 6 years, the zombies community has been divided, and it's honestly been dying. It's gotten so bad that if you share an opinion, one side of the community will completely ostracize you. Everything has been completely falling apart in the community. That is until October 25th, 2024. When Black Ops 6 dropped, it was extremely well received. Sure, there's still a vocal portion of the community that does not like it. They say the two launch maps, Liberty Falls and Terminus, were too basic and boring. Now, they didn't hold a candle to the original classics. I don't agree with that, but let's be real. The community was not completely united. That all changed on December 5th with the release of Citadelle Des Morts. This map was absolutely hyped beyond belief. Ever since it was teased, the community could not wait to get their hands on it. The first image we ever got of Citadel revealed that it was a castle map, and comparisons to Drak came flowing in immediately. Drak is a fan favorite map, and it's in almost everyone's top 5 maps. So if Citadel could even come close to Dryzen, it would be a massive success. And sure enough, it delivered. Let's start with the atmosphere. This map doesn't just look great, it feels alive. From the moment you spawn into the misty, haunting town square with that colossal statue staring over you, it is clear that this map has an identity all on its own. The ambient sounds of crows cawing, the faint echoes of footsteps, and chilling winds that sweep through the corridors add a layer of immersion that's been sorely missing in modern zombies. The lighting is absolutely masterful. Soft, eerie glows from torches and lanterns contrast against the deep, foreboding shadows of the castle. It feels oppressive yet inviting. It's a perfect balance that keeps you on the edge but eager to explore more. Every area of Citadel has a distinct personality. The farms are bleak and desolate with broken fences and abandoned tools scattered across the area, hinting at a once thriving community now lost to the undead. The village feels cramped and claustrophobic with narrow pathways that funnel zombies and force the player to think strategically. And the castle is absolutely breathtaking. The sheer scale of it, with its towering spires that have been blown up in a war, intricate stonework in the underground areas, and once you get into the main room, it just feels massive. It is absolutely breathtaking. The underground sections are some of my favorite I've ever seen in the zombies. They're visually stunning yet easily distinguishable from one another. From the glows of the torches and the flooded underground room, these areas feel like they're a part of a larger world with rich history. The map doesn't just guide you through a series of connected rooms, it immerses you in an experience. Citadel's layout is a bold departure from the typical circular flow. Instead, it's more of a tube-like layout. Starting in the town square, you choose to head left through the farms or right through the village, eventually progressing upward towards the castle. Once you blow the castle doors open, you keep moving forward until you hit a fork in the road. Each path takes you underground, forming a U-turn that eventually leads back to a fast travel point at spawn. This tube-like design is incredibly refreshing. It's linear without feeling restrictive, encouraging exploration while maintaining a clear sense of progression through the map. The new special enemy, the Doppelgas, is an absolutely standout addition. This nimble foe sprints at you and dodges your attacks and fires needles that make you hallucinate if hit. It can be challenging, but it's always fair, adding tension without becoming an annoying bullet sponge. Meanwhile, the Amalgam is a returning enemy from Terminus that has kind of been slightly reworked almost, because there's a new mechanic in Citadelle Des Morts with the swords known as the parry mechanic, which if you get grabbed by the Amalgam and hit the parry on your sword, it will actually deal no damage. In Terminus, the Amalgams felt like they were pretty overpowered because there was really no counter to them. If one grabbed you, you were going to do damage. There was no way to avoid it, but in Citadel, the swords stop that. Also, if an amalgam spawns in and you have the electric incantation, you can one-shot it for the entire game, and it makes amalgams a breeze to kill, making them feel much more refreshing, and honestly, it makes me like them much more in this map. Now let's talk about the 4 wonder weapons of the map. Citadel brings back the beloved 4 elemental wonder weapon trope. The swords are Durandal, the electric sword, Seleus, the light sword, Baomeng, the dark sword, and my personal favorite, Caliburn, the fire sword. All 4 of them are visually stunning and incredibly satisfying to use, while the upgrade quests are straightforward. Their simplicity doesn't detract from the fun. The weapons themselves are a blast, and each one feels unique. However, some do clearly feel weaker than others, and I think that that's a little bit of a problem. For example, the Durandal is just clearly the worst sword. It just does not feel like it's on the same caliber as the other 3, and I really hope that they can at least buff the Durandal. The Easter egg perfectly balances accessibility and depth. It's straightforward without being overly simplistic, guiding players through a series of engaging steps that you can pretty much do in any order. For example, the steps are crafting all 4 swords, collecting all 4 incantations, solving the wall puzzle, getting trap kills, and doing 4 challenges with the mystic orb. However, multiple of these steps can be swapped out for one another, so you can craft all 4 swords first, or you can solve the wall puzzle first. This is a super cool thing that not a lot of maps have, and it gives the player many more ways to complete the Easter egg. The integration of the chaos story elements are absolutely fantastic. I am a huge fan of chaos, and I am thrilled to see the chaos elements back. For example, the first time you talk to Craft, Alistair's theme plays, which was the main theme for the chaos story. When you get the fire incantation, you collect Ra's Ankh, which is a main symbol of the chaos story. To get the electric incantation, you shoot a horseshoe that gets struck by lightning, then you get Pegasus's horseshoe. Pegasus is in Ancient Evil. The symbols that you use to upgrade Baomeng are the same astrology symbols in Dead of the Night, and I absolutely love that they're bringing this back, finally bridging the gap between chaos and the Dark Ether story in ways that feel natural and exciting. The boss fight is nothing short of spectacular. The arena is visually stunning with lava pouring in to shrink the space during transition between phases. The Obscurus Ultima held in the boss's chest ties directly into the lore, making the fight feel like it's actually meaningful and progressing the story. The variety of attacks from devastating hammer swings to molten lava blasts keep you on your toes. It's challenging, dynamic, and incredibly rewarding. Easily one of the best boss fights in Zombies history. I would say it's top 5. This map's ending cutscene teases exciting things to come with references to an excavation site that many fans believe could be an Origins 2. If that is true, the hype for DLC 2 will be astronomical, but only time will tell. Citadelle Des Morts is not just a great map, but it is a masterpiece. It's fresh and unique and brimming with personality. For the first time in years, the Zombies community actually feels united around a map, celebrating something truly special. Treyarch has outdone themselves with this map, and I cannot wait to see what they have planned next, because I think it's only going to get better from here. If you guys like this breakdown, then you're definitely going to want to watch this video where I talk about how I was right about Terminus before the map even released. So if you want to see that, you can click on this video right here. Thank you all for watching.